Alright, so boom, y'all. This is a podcast, and this is an interesting idea that I had the other day. I decided to make a video giving my opinion on every video that I have on my channel. I'm going to go in chronological order. The first video on my channel is from February 25th, 2019, with the songs that don't match the rapper style video, so I'm going to start there. This video, I'm solely going to be talking about vids I uploaded in 2019. Another video I'll do about the videos I dropped in 2020, and it's a high chance that I won't do a video about videos I've made in 2021 so far. I'll think about it, but I can't promise anything. I'm basically going to be saying if I still agree with a certain opinion I said in the video, give y'all some little fun facts about the video that I've never told y'all, and overall just speaking about how do I feel about the video months or even years later. Some videos I won't have much to say because there's nothing really much to say. I still agree with what I said in the video, so it won't be a lot to discuss. This is a fun idea though. Like, you guys let me know like how you feel about all of these videos. A lot of videos in here you've probably never seen because, you know, people don't like to go back to watch older content. But for any video you haven't seen, y'all missing out on some heat when it comes to my channel. For all the videos that I'm talking about, I'm going to link them in the pinned comment, so you'll have the opportunity to just go watch whichever one you want by just clicking on the link. But let's get into it, y'all. Now for this video, I put as one of the entries, any love song by 50 Cent doesn't match his style. And I strongly disagree with that now, because when it comes to 50, he's made so many love songs to where he's pretty much known for making those as much as his gangster tracks. So I would have taken 50 out of the video entirely if I made that nowadays. But my favorite thing about this video is the Cowboy Cookie song that I put in it when I was talking about Nelly. That shit was hilarious. And I even put the P Cookie song in there at the end. P Cookie, go, go, go Cookie. I'm goofy as hell for that. Now, I really don't remember being this popular, but I was looking at my analytics for this video the other day, and I saw that this got 11,000 views after 1 day of posting it. I pretty much never get that now, so that's crazy. Fast forward, and this is actually the #1 most popular video on my channel, and I still stand by everything I said in the video. Over the years, people like to comment saying stuff like, K-Camp hasn't fallen off, he has a song going crazy on TikTok as we speak, Lil Dicky has a television show. Man, listen. At the time of me making that video, nobody gave a damn about any of those artists in there, and that's facts. Secondly, this is the video that made me realize that people seriously don't pay attention to shit a YouTuber says before they leave a comment. For example, I literally said in the video that I'm solely talking about the popularity of the rapper after they were on the freshman list up until when I made that video. So from whatever year they was on the list till April 2019 when I uploaded it. For example, with Lil Dicky, right? He was on the 2016 list. So I was talking about from the summer of 2016 until April of 2019 when I made the video. I was getting so many comments of, how is Lil Dicky irrelevant? He saved that money with Fetty Wap. He had professional rapper with Snoop Dogg. Like, people were literally naming all songs that came out before he was on the freshman list, even though I made it clear that I wasn't talking about music the artist made before the list. So when I got those comments, that's when I was like, all right, y'all just flat out not listening. Y'all just upset that y'all heard Lil Dicky and irrelevant in the same sentence. The final thing to mention is I never said that Trippie Redd fell off. At the very end of that video, I called Trippie Redd a lazy bitch, and I said that I forgot that he was even on the freshman list in 2018 because he didn't do a cypher. That's all I said. So many people took that and somehow thought I was calling him irrelevant, even though I didn't say that at all. This is the first video where people started honing the person that I had as the promoted artist. I shouted out a dude named James Other and his song Questions. And my slick little intro was something like, you don't have to deal with repetition in the song Questions by James Other. And then the entire hook was this man saying, I got questions. What? I got questions. Oh yeah, I got questions. So that was funny. But other than that, I stand by this list. Even with me saying Playboi Carti's Die Lit was the best album of all time, I still believe that. Oh boy, the most disliked video on my channel. People really hated the fact that I say I didn't care to listen to Isaiah Rashad or Logic, but the main dick suckers I was coming across were Denzel Curry dick suckers. The top comment on that video is even my homeboy Intensified Chart saying, the Denzel Curry. Now people seem to think that just because I said I like Denzel Curry, that I disagree with what I said in that video about him. So let me clear this up. I said that I like Denzel Curry when he's being melodic and smooth and whatnot. such as songs like This Life. That's what I come to him for. His aggressive style songs like Vengeance, I still think his rapper on Vengeance is annoying. I didn't like that song in 2019 when I made that video, and I still don't like it now. People be hitting me up saying, I've liked that you've come to your senses and that you like Denzel Curry now, even though I've never said that I disliked him. I just hated his like I just hated those songs, and I still don't like them. I also do think that people don't remember how old this video is, because like when I made my Big Sean ranking videos, right? I got several people that was like, didn't you say that you wasn't interested in listening to Big Sean? I'm like, yeah, I said that like over a fucking year ago. Y'all would seriously believe in them comments, like y'all would bring up something a YouTuber said a year or 2 years ago and be like, aren't you the one that said this? Like, when a YouTuber says something in a video, that don't mean they're gonna think that for the rest of their life. Like, y'all gotta pay attention. Y'all swear y'all be proving a point when y'all be commenting stuff like that. I think this is like the longest title I have for any video on my channel, but I stopped caring about the title once I realized like it fit what I was talking about for the list. Songs where the rapper was obviously trying to make a hit for the radio, like Not Afraid by Eminem, and I had the song Show Me What You Got by Jay-Z in there, a song that I still don't like. But people would immediately assume that I was calling the songs bad because they were obvious radio hits. Not Afraid by Eminem is a good song though, so what you mean? Even though at no point in the video did I say it wasn't a good song. I be having old heads coming across this video too, telling me to listen to Jay-Z's Kingdom Come album because I said in there that I've never heard it. I've heard the album a few times since then, so I be having to tell them like, this video is old, player. I made this back when you had hair. I've heard the album now. The third most popular video on my channel, and this is the only time where I said top 5 instead of just 5 like in the title, because I was counting from 5 to 1 instead of just listing 5 songs like I usually do. Funny enough, the title and the thumbnail just says 5 of the lamest songs I've ever heard, but when you actually click on the video, you're gonna see that the thumbnail that immediately shows up says top 5 lamest hip hop songs I've ever heard. That's because that was the original title of the video and the original thumbnail. I had hip hop in there, but then I took it out and just put like songs. So, y'all wanna know a fun fact? The lamest song that I've ever heard in my life was the I'm So Fly song from Lil Romeo that I put at number 2. My favorite line in this entire video is when I said, Romeo, where did you even find these kids? They all look like victims. The word victims was just the perfect term to use for that. But then I put that Chicken Noodle Soup song along with the Kids Bop version as number 1. The only reason I put the Romeo song at number 2 and Chicken Noodle Soup as number 1 is just so I can make the joke of, these look like the same kids that Romeo kidnapped in his I'm So Fly video. I guess this song was made after they all escaped. I said that when I was talking about the Kids Bop version of Chicken Noodle Soup, and that's the only reason I put Chicken Noodle Soup at 1 and I'm So Fly at 2, so I can make that joke. That's literally the only reason why. But this is easily one of my best videos, man. Like, share this around with your friends and your loved ones, man. Show them my nigga tree. I definitely still agree with my rankings in this video. Like, Roddy Ricch killed everybody. Going from war to war, trying to be larger than large, yeah. Nothing to say about this video because I stand by everything. And I guess the people weren't mad at my opinion because it has 125,000 views and less than 200 dislikes, so the people mess with it. Now, my ranking of the ciphers. I most definitely would not have put Cordae in first place. Since time has went on and I've re-listened to all of the ciphers multiple times, I had the Baby in third, Megan Thee Stallion in second, and Cordae first. My new top 3 would be Cordae in third, Megan Thee Stallion second, but the Baby definitely number 1. I still think his verse was longer than it needed to be, but that shit was hard. They know Baby was just in Miami, now he in LA, nigga think he LeBron. They know Baby going baby on baby, but 5 years ago, nigga say he was John. I touched down at the front of the plane, the driver come pick up my Louis Vuitton. Why you drive me around, be blowing out pressure, I'm chilling backseat with the high. Hey, yeah, put that man in first place now. And may I just say that this is probably my favorite thumbnail I have on my channel. Rico Nasty is fine. That black and white aesthetic like fits her perfectly. I think that's how this ended up being my 4th most popular video. This video has 260,000 views, but the video of me ranking the freestyles only has 124,000 views, and Gunna's lazy ass was on the thumbnail. Rico's sexiness is the only explanation for that big of a difference in views. I remember this video being annoying as hell to deal with in regards to copyright. I had to upload this like 3 times, man. I have 2 fun facts about this video. One of them is pretty similar to what I said about the lamest songs I've ever heard video. The title and thumbnail just says 5 songs I've loved after the first listen, but once you actually click on the video, you'll see that the thumbnail says 5 rap songs I love. So I changed that too. The second fun fact is that Isaiah the Player actually shouted out this video in his community tab and said that he was going to make his own version. But once we did our podcast and I asked him how come he never done it, he said it just slipped his mind. So someone hit up Isaiah and tell him like he might as well take this idea from Amiri this time. Now y'all know I'm an honest nigga, so I actually gotta tell y'all something. This video is the first time that I put a random song in a video that I actually didn't dislike that much just to fill up 5 spots. The reason I did it is because I already had the other 4 songs and the script for those 4 songs finished. So I went, damn, I could easily make this video right now if I had another song. And believe it or not, y'all, I uploaded 3 videos in 10 days. The video that we just talked about was uploaded August 1st. The next video we're going to talk about is the 5 things rappers do that I can't stand. That was uploaded August 10th. So in order to cater to my audience, I said, bet, if I can finish this songs being repetitive part 2 video, I can upload this soon too, all within the same week. And I ended up dropping this on August 3rd. In order to get the video out in that quick time, I just put a random song in here where the repetitiveness wasn't even that bad. I'm not going to tell y'all what the song is. I'll just tell y'all in 4 seconds. The song I'm referring to was Damn Thing by Wiz Khalifa. See, we ain't worried about a damn thing, damn thing. Yeah, you talking, but see, you not about a damn thing, damn thing. I truthfully don't think that song was that bad, and I only put it there just to have a full list. I was even getting comments like, man, Damn Thing by Wiz is not even that annoying, bro. I'm like, yeah, it's not, but shut up, bitch. One of the videos I made this year of 5 lyrics rappers thought you didn't understand was taking the number 2 entry from this video. For number 2, I say I hate when rappers assume the listener didn't get the bar and will say like get it or something like that. A year and a half later, and I made a video about that entirely. I truthfully feel like I dropped some gems in this video, and I see why it's my 5th most viewed video on my channel. 4 of my top 5 most viewed videos came out between April and August 2019, so I guess I was a dog back then. I really don't know why, but hella people were getting mad at me for not putting, in my opinion, in the title of the video. Talking about you should have called this the 5 best opening lines in hip hop, in my opinion, because you missing some. Also, people were assuming that this was a top 5 and kept saying, you know how you forget to put these lyrics in here. This video more than ever was annoying to deal with the comments because of all these old heads that was popping up naming songs from the 90s and said, how you gonna make a best opening lines in hip hop video and not put these in here? I'm like, dog, do you not see that this is only 5 lyrics that I'm talking about? I can't put everything that you love and grew up on in here. Also, J. Cole's No Role Models is a very overrated opener to me. That was another comment I was getting a lot, talking about where is First Things First, rest in peace Uncle Phil. And I'm like, why would that be on here? That's the first line in J. Cole's most iconic song. I'm like, okay, that's not answering my question. Like, how is that one of the best opening lines of hip hop? I don't know, man. I just feel like that should be in here. Man, like, nah, man. Like, the line itself really isn't anything spectacular. Like, I know how big the show Fresh Prince was, and a lot of men out there, they wish they had a father figure like Uncle Phil in their life. Like, I get the line. I just wouldn't go as far to say it's one of the best openers in hip hop, and I for sure wouldn't put it in the video like that. I really don't know why, but D Chanel reacted to this video, and she actually reacted to my 5 best opening lines of hip hop video too. I guess I was still a dog at this time if I was pulling her. Now here's something interesting. This is actually the first remaster of a video that I did on my channel. Not a re-upload due to copyright or nothing like that. I mean a remaster. I made this same video in January 2019, and I called it 5 times rappers were renegaded by singers. I took down the original video for 2 reasons. One, would y'all believe I had people telling me they didn't know what renegade means? I'm like, wow, how are you a fan of hip hop and you never heard the term renegade? Are you serious? The second reason was because the views were shitty. I had about 30,000 subscribers at the time I made this, and this video was up for a whole day and only got 1,500 views. I said, damn, like I got all these subs for what? Y'all not even watching anything. Imagine having 30K subs and it takes you a whole day to get 1,500 views. Like, that shit was heartbreaking. Luckily, the remaster did way better, especially if I got to react to it. This was actually my first video using a new outro slide for my channel. Every video before this, I had a dusty ass outro screen for my Instagram and Twitter on it, but I switched it to something cooler for this video, and I like how it turned out. I do find it funny that in this video, I mentioned that I was thinking about doing the top 10 best and top 10 worst songs from Lil Wayne's The Carter series. This video was uploaded on September 12th, 2019. I didn't drop the first Carter related video till May 1st of 2020, a whole 232 days later. But hey, better late than never. And this is the video that caused me to be dissed for a second time by King Kair. For those of you who still don't know to this day, I have 2 diss tracks out there about me. The first one existed before I made this 5 songs that grew on me video. He made the first diss track because of another video we'll talk about in a second. But the disser, King Kair, had a song called Unconditional Love that I liked a lot. So I talked about Unconditional Love in this video, and he got mad at me for that. He got mad at me for saying I enjoyed the song, so he dissed me a second time. I remember when I dropped this video, he was in the comments like, "Oh, I see you still talking shit, huh? Part 2 Amiri this coming soon. Be there at 5 p.m. Pacific time." Like, he was so serious about it. Being dissed by him was certainly a highlight of my YouTube career though. I truthfully believe that this is one of the most underrated videos I have on my channel. I was dropping some knowledge in this video about how y'all music fans be acting. Everything from being ageist to speaking on artists that y'all know y'all don't listen to. Like, this video was a dud, man. Now, the old school viewers on my channel will know, this is the video of the infamous DJ Walsworth. DJ Walsworth was some 35-year-old man that was getting pissed at people for liking Migos and Lil Uzi Vert, but not Cap G. Then when I asked him what's the issue with somebody liking Uzi but not Cap G, this fragile ass nigga went off the rails talking about Cap G is better and anyone who likes Uzi is a whole ass nigga. It was a funny highlight of that video, and I do recommend going to that video and just skipping to number 4 just to hear that part about DJ Walsworth. Y'all remember how I said that people started hitting me up in the future and saying, "Oh, Amiri, I like how you like this Curry now." Blah, blah, blah. They said that because of this video. I talked about how I liked his song like Sick and Tired. And who's that creeping in my window? So everyone was like, "Oh, like, you no longer hate this Curry." So I'm like, man, whatever. One of the things that I'm glad I did in this video, because it's cool to see it one time for the one time, is that I put the thumbnail and the view count for my rankings of the 2017 XXL freestyles and ciphers and the 2018 ones. The 2017 freestyle ranking video being the video that blew my channel up in the first place. That shit had 3 million views before I deleted it. So for those 4 videos, if you wanted to see at least the thumbnail, like how they used to look and the views they had before I got rid of them, go to this video of the 5 songs I loved after the first listen part 2. You'll see them in there. This is one of my favorite videos that I've ever made. Oh my goodness. When I was talking about Lil Wayne's song Midnight and I was doing the humming thing in the background, like, that was really clever. And it sounds like I'm sucking my own dick right now by saying that, but I don't care. I think that was really funny. Talking about Big Girl by Nas was pretty funny, which is still one of the worst songs I've heard by him. I would say this too as a little fun fact. I didn't have nowhere near as much fun roasting Eminem Stronger than I did roasting the other 4 songs on that list. When it came time to talking about that song, I was kind of just saying words and ready for the video to be over. But the other 4, I definitely have fun roasting them, and it's one of my favorite videos. The main thing I remember about this video is where I recorded it. Like, yo, I recorded this in the damn hallway of one of the buildings at my school. I was looking around the corner like every 2 minutes to see if somebody was walking by. Sheesh, I was so paranoid. I remember like it was yesterday. For future reference, the song Soul Train by YB and Amiri, there's about 4 different video ideas where I can have that song go. The one with the highest chance may be part 2 of this video, if I'm being honest, because I like Soul Train and it's an easy pick for this list in the future. Now, I did want to clear this up for this list. This list, I was pretty much saying 5 rappers where I didn't think I would enjoy their music based off my first impression of them. This video wasn't me saying that I actively listened to any of these rappers. The reason I say that is because Snow the Product is the only person that I put in this video that I still listen to. I don't listen to Cuban Doll, I don't listen to NLE Choppa, not Denzel Curry like that. Like, I've played all of his albums and I know his music now, but he's not somebody where like I'm actively checking for new music from Denzel. And Zero, as much as I love his songs, like, I'm not about to sit here and lie and say I know like any of his mixtapes or albums by heart or anything. So yeah, this is still a cool video I recommend checking out, but just know that other than Snow the Product, I don't listen to anybody that I put in that video. Now, this is the second time that I remastered a video on my channel. I made this same video at the end of 2018 as like a compilation style with no commentary. The video got hella dislikes because I put SSS Tentacion singing for Don't Cry in there. And I stand by that. Like, it's actually on the remaster list too, and X is on the thumbnail. The first time it got so many dislikes because the video was made like 4 months after he was killed, and so many X fans weren't trying to hear any disrespect. Now, speaking of the remaster, the first video that I made, like with the no commentary, I put a King Kair song in there. He has a song called Live Forever. He saw that I put his Live Forever song in the original video, and that's what caused him to make the first diss track on me. So that's how the entire beef started. I came across this Live Forever song by King Kair. I said it was one of the worst singing moments by rappers. He made the first diss track on me. I heard one of his other songs called Unconditional Love. I put it in the Songs That Grew on Me video, and that's when he was like, bro, this Amiri dude still talking shit. Even though I said I liked that song. The whole thing was wild. The whole thing was wild. I've been bullying small YouTubers since 2018. This is a video that I have been stalling a long ass time to make a part 2 on. I could easily make a sequel because hell, even a part 3 I can make that. I got 10 other songs that fit being overshadowed, but I've just never cared to work on it. I had to make sure that I describe the difference between a song being overshadowed and being a hidden gem, because I made another list very shortly after this one called 5 songs that are hidden gems. I'll discuss that when I get to the 2020 video. To this day though, all 5 songs that I put in here are songs I still think deserve more love. I'm kind of a ham for putting 2 Westside Boogie songs on this list. Like, I've never felt the need to restrict my favorite songs of the year list to 1 song per artist. But when I heard Silent Ride in January 2019, like, I was in love with it. Once it got to like May 2019, I still didn't hear any songs that I loved more. So I already knew that that was gonna be number 1. Now the song that I put from that guy Rotez, that Money on My Mind song, he had no clue that I was putting him in that video. That was legit a song that I came across, like, and I love that shit. It's actually my morning alarm now, believe it or not. I almost forgot to put it on the list because I was making a video and I just wasn't thinking about it. But then it came to mind one day and I said, oh my, damn, hold on, how did I forget? This for sure go on the list. How did I forget to put this in here? And it ended up being my 2nd favorite song of the year.